Hey guys, happy 2025. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry for the delay in recording. I know I've managed to post on my community page, and I know you guys have been really understanding, but I just wanted to explain, just in case you missed it, that I've not disappeared. I've not given up on this channel. Basically, the day after New Year's Day, my laptop just decided to stop working. It just wouldn't turn on. There was no signs of life. So I took it into Curry's for them to have a look at, because the laptop's only like 7 months old. I unboxed it on the channel. So they didn't have an automatic suggestion, so they sent it away for repair. So I've been without it for just over a week. It arrived just before they closed yesterday, and I picked it up after work and before my run, hence why I look a bit, my hair's a mess. So yeah, I went for a run, but I was so excited to record, so I'm a bit of a mess, but I was just too excited to record and try to get back in the swing of things. I can't believe on Sunday it will be a year where I've consistently posted content for you guys, and it's also going to be 3 years since my sister's death. Time has just flown by. It's crazy. But that was the reason why I made a video that day, was that I was feeling depressed, quite rightly so, and this was a very good distraction, and I'm very glad that I continue to make content for you guys, and I love making these videos for you, and so I really hope you do enjoy it. My microphone still is not playing ball. For some reason you can't plug headphones in. I'm hoping it's going to sound okay for you guys. Let me know. I might get another Blue Yeti, or is there a better, not super expensive, like we don't have hundreds and hundreds of pounds to spend, but is there like a better microphone I should try instead of a Blue Yeti? Before the Blue Yeti, I had the Thron Max, which was okay. I've still got it, but the Blue Yeti I actually got off eBay for a really good deal, and it did alright, and it still does alright. It's just the sound from the headphones, it's just not picking up. But let me know what you think. Anyway, let's get into today's video. So we are going to be diving into another true crime case that's both mysterious and heartbreaking. This is the story of Josephine, Jojo Dullard, a young woman whose disappearance in Ireland has haunted investigators and the public for decades. So get cozy, relax, and let's explore this intriguing and tragic case together. So Jojo was born on January 20th, 1973. I should have waited till Monday to post this video. In Callan County, Kilkenny, Ireland. She was described as a vibrant, caring and fun-loving young woman who enjoyed life to the fullest. In 1995, at the age of 21, Jojo was working as a waitress in Dublin. My mind wanted to say she was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Was not that. However, she decided to move back to her hometown after encountering financial difficulties. On the 9th of November 1995, Jojo's life took a tragic turn. She had missed the last bus to Callan from Dublin and decided to hitchhike instead. Oh, to hitchhike instead. So hitchhiking was a common practice back then. Jojo made her way to Naas County, Kildare, where she called a friend from a phone box at around 11:37 p.m. During the call, she mentioned that she had secured a lift partway home, but would need another ride to complete her journey. Tragically, this was the last confirmed contact anyone had with her. Jojo was never seen again or heard from. The investigation into Jojo's disappearance began immediately after her family reported her missing. Witnesses reported seeing her in the phone box, and some claimed to have seen her getting into a dark-coloured car, but the details were sparse. As the years passed, Jojo's case grew colder, despite numerous appeals for information and extensive media coverage. No substantial leads emerged. Her disappearance was officially classified as a murder inquiry in 1998, though her remains have never been found. Jojo's disappearance is one of the several unsolved cases involving young women who vanished in the Leinster area during the 1990s. These cases have collectively become known as the Vanishing Triangle. Some investigators believe they may be linked, though no definite evidence has ever been found to connect them. Jojo's family have never given up hope on finding answers. Her sisters, Mary Phelan, has been a vocal advocate for missing persons in Ireland, tirelessly campaigning for justice and keeping Jojo's memory alive. In 2021, Jojo's case received renewed attention when it was included in Ireland's I can't pronounce that word, Serious Crime Review team's investigations. That's where were we? Okay, so that brings. There is more to the story, but I just wanted to have a look and do our usual Google and see if there's anything new recently. Oh, okay, so we have an article from November 14th, 2024, a BBC article. So let's have a look and see what they say. The BBC has to say, almost 3 decades since her disappearance, the mystery endures. Why did 21-year-old Josephine Jojo Dullard go missing from Moon in County Kildare in 1995? Just over 29 years later, her case remains unsolved. It was not until 2020 that the investigation was upgraded from a missing person to a murder inquiry. On Monday, a man was arrested on suspicion of murdering Jojo. However, he has since been released without charge. Irish police have also been carrying out searches along the border of counties Wicklow and Kildare. On the 9th of November 1995, Jojo Dullard travelled to Dublin, where she spent an evening at Bruxelles Bar on Harry Street, just off Grafton Street. That evening she missed the last bus home to Kilkenny, and at local time, boarded a bus to Niles in County Kildare, intending to hitchhike home to Callan. Jojo Dullard hitched a lift from Niles to the slip road on the M9 motorway at Kilcullen. About 11:15, she got another lift to the village of Moon, about an hour's drive from her hometown. Once in Moon at 11:37, Jojo made a phone call to her friend Melly Cullinan. Sorry, butchering all these words, and they're Irish as well, so which makes it even harder to pronounce. During the call, she told Miss Cullen a car had stopped after her arrived, and she was planning to accept it. This was the last known interaction she had with anyone. On the following morning, on the 10th of November 1995, she was reported missing by her sister Kathleen. Jojo had a Sanyo stereo cassette player, model MGP21, with her at the time of her disappearance. For 29 years, Miss Dollard's disappearance had been the subject of a police investigation. Her sister Mary Phelan campaigned relentlessly over the years, and in 2008 the Crime Stoppers Trust Island's National Free-Throw Crime Fighting Service announced it was offering a €10,000 reward for information to assist Irish police in their ongoing investigation into what happened on the night of Miss Dollard's disappearance. Her case was also highlighted on RTE's Crime Call programme on numerous occasions over the years. On the 19th of October 2020, almost 25 years on from her disappearance, the Irish police announced it was upgrading the case to that of murder. Announcing the upgraded investigation said it was satisfied that serious harm came to Miss Dullard on the night of the 9th of November 1995. After that time, it was said another traumatic day for Jojo's family, as her case is publicly confirmed to be now an active murder investigation. The 29th anniversary of Miss Dollard's disappearance, a fresh appeal for information was made regarding her case. These recommendations, it said the investigation had progressed and nearly 800 recommendations have been identified. These recommendations, it added, had informed and generated new lines of inquiry for the investigation team. Jojo's family have now suffered from her disappearance for 29 years. It is their determination to provide answers for Jojo's family and bring her murderer to justice. On Monday, a man aged in his 50s was arrested on suspicion of murdering Miss Dullard. However, he was detained at the Garda station in County Kildare. This was the first arrest to be made in this case. Investigating officers commenced a search operation on an open ground near the border of Wicklow and Kildare, about a 10-minute drive from Moon. This area of land will be searched and subject to excavation, technical and forensic examinations over the coming days. Superintendent Paul Burke told reporters. 2 properties were also searched by the police on Monday. They continue to keep the family of Jojo Dullard fully updated in relation to this investigation and have been fully apprised of all developments. On Tuesday, the man was released without charge. As of Wednesday, the search operation was still ongoing. So that's the latest news buzz that we have regarding this case. So as we close tonight's story, let's take a moment to reflect on Jojo's life and the enduring pain that her family has experienced. Her story is a poignant reminder of the importance of never forgetting the missing and continuing to seek justice for them. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you sorry, I missed a minute. So, now we've gone over the basics of Jojo's story, let's delve deeper into the key aspects of this case. There are so many layers to unpack, and I want to make sure that we give each detail the attention it deserves. So, hitchhiking in the 1990s in Ireland was not an uncommon practice, especially for those living in rural areas with limited public transportation. However, it did come with significant risks. There were a few ways to ensure safety, and many hitchhikers relied on the kindness of strangers. Jojo's decision to hitchhike that night was likely born out of necessity rather than a choice, as she had no other means of getting home. So let's take a moment to reflect on how societal attitudes towards hitchhiking have shifted over the years. Today, with the rise of ride-sharing apps and increased awareness of personal safety, hitchhiking has become less common. But in Jojo's time, it was a practical solution for many, despite the potential dangers. One of the most chilling aspects of Jojo's case is a phone call she made from a phone box in Moon, County Kildare. Imagine the vulnerability she must have felt standing alone at night, trying to arrange a way home. This phone box became a focal point in the investigation. It was here where she was confirmed to be alive, speaking to her friend about her plans. Unfortunately, the exact details of what happened next have remained a mystery. The phone box itself is a symbol of a bygone era, when mobile phones were not yet commonplace. It's haunting to think about how a single call can represent the last thread connecting someone to their loved ones. Witnesses have reported seeing Jojo on the night she disappeared. Some claimed they saw her getting into a car, while others mentioned spotting her walking along the roadside. The description of the car varied, which made it difficult for investigators to narrow down potential suspects. Eyewitness testimony is often unreliable, as memories can become distorted over time, especially under stressful circumstances. Yet these accounts were crucial in piecing together Jojo's final movements. The vanishing triangle is a term that has come to define a series of disappearances in Ireland during the 1990s. This area, covering parts of Leinster, became infamous for the unexplained disappearances of several young women, including Jojo Dullard. Theories about whether these cases are connected with some connected, with some suggesting the possibility of a serial offender operating in the region. So let's take a closer look at some of the cases within the Vanishing Triangle and explore the potential links. Each of these stories is heartbreaking in its own right, and together they paint a chilling picture of an unsolved mystery and unanswered questions. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged about what might have happened to Jojo. Some believe she fell victim to a random act of violence, while others think she may have encountered someone she knew. There are also theories to suggest a more organised operation, such as a human trafficking network may have been involved. Speculating about these possibilities is both intriguing and sobering. It is important to approach these theories with sensitivity, as they represent the real pain and loss for Jojo's family and loved ones. The role of the media coverage played significant roles in keeping Jojo's case in the public eye. From newspaper articles to television documentaries, her story has been shared widely over the years. The media can be a powerful tool in raising awareness and generating new leads, but it also comes with its challenges. Misinformation and sensationalization can sometimes cloud the facts, making it harder for investigators to separate truth from speculation. In recent years, advancements in forensic technology and renewed efforts by law enforcement have brought fresh attention to Jojo's case. DNA analysis, geolocation tools, and other modern investigative techniques offer new hope for solving cold cases like hers. The loss of a loved one under such mysterious circumstances is a trauma that never truly fades. Jojo's family has shown incredible strength and resilience in their fight for answers. Their advocacy has not only kept Jojo's memory alive, but has also highlighted the need for better resources and support for families of missing persons. As we explore stories like Jojo's, it's important to remember the human side of the true crime. These are not just cases or mysteries, they are lives and legacies of people sharing their stories in one way. Sharing their stories is one way we can honour their memory and contribute to the ongoing search for justice. Thank you for staying with me through this extended exploration of Jojo Dullard's story. If you enjoyed this deeper dive into true crime, don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really intrigued I'm really intrigued to find out what you guys think happened to Jojo. I'm inclined to think, with the dangers of hitchhiking, she may have possibly been attacked, but then again, there's never been a body, so that bit is obviously a mystery. I would have thought that something would have come up in regards to a body over the amount of time it's been, but then at the same time, I can't imagine why she would then disappear without a trace, which makes me think that something bad did happen to her, which is a horrible thought, but that is even worse. Knowing there's no answers, there's no closure, there's no body, no one knows. But that would be my thoughts. I'm also thinking script didn't go into details about the other members of the Vanishing Triangle, so maybe that could be a video for another day where we can explore that. Let me know in the comments what you think if you want to hear about the Vanishing Triangle. My scripts are always done on ChatGPT, so because they're just a great layout, but it kind of doesn't give me all the information, which is to be expected. You can't always rely on it. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I need to get back into the swing of recording again, so I do apologise if this video was a bit of a hot mess, but at the same time I'm really excited to just record again. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you found it to be relaxing. I hope the video sounds good. I'm a bit worried it might sound too loud, which is crazy, but I've turned the volume down a little bit on the microphone, so I'm hoping it might not be as bad. And yes, I'm sending you all peace and relaxation. And yeah, sweet dreams, everybody. Good night.